welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're gonna prepare for Christmas entertaining. I got my little handy dandy list here and we're just gonna get right into this. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to do so. Hit that little notification bell so you never miss out. All right, let's get started. Okay, right now, at the time that this video is being released, there's about 2 weeks until Christmas. And so my first thought that I always think of first is like my table, because that's my favorite thing to do. So I hop on my laptop and Pinterest. Pinterest is my favorite place to go to like look for ideas. I'm sure we all do that. So I go in here. I know that I want some fresh flowers on my table. I think that adds just a little bit of something extra special. And so I'm going to find what flowers I would like. And I have a wonderful florist friend and I am going to message her and see if she'll make those for me. You could use your local florist. You can use grocery stores if you wanted to use fresh flowers. There's all different choices that you can do. And so I'm gonna figure out something that I want because I know that I only have 2 weeks and I need to get these ordered. So that is my very first thing that I'm going to do is order anything left that needs to be ordered. Okay, next up, I have my handy dandy little tape measure here with me and we're gonna go into the dreaded garage. And I have this huge table out there because I think there's nothing more special than actually sitting down and having the meal together for the holidays. It doesn't matter how crowded you are, what you have to do. I think it makes it 10 times more special if you just all pile in and have your Christmas together. So let's head out to my scary garage and go measure this table because I know I do not have a tablecloth big enough for this table. Okay, I know it's really dark out here. Oh my goodness. How am I ever going to? I don't even know where this ends down there. Okay, hold on. You can bet that decluttering this garage is going to happen this year. Okay. Okay, I believe this is 96 inches. So, pretty long. Okay, so next I'm gonna go on Amazon and I'm going to find a tablecloth that's in my theme color. So if you watch my home tour, you guys know that I have like blues, gold, silvers, and white. And so I'm gonna see if I can find one long enough. So if the table is 96 inches long, obviously you need a bigger tablecloth to go down the sides. So let me go see what we can find. Okay, as you can see, I am really on the struggle bus with trying to pick a tablecloth. I just put in Christmas tablecloth and I am not enjoying any of these that are coming up because they don't really match my theme. So this is going to be difficult. I do have over in my cart a couple, oh, this is kind of cute. No. I would love something that was kind of like my theme where there's like deer or something, but I also don't want it to look like in a little old granny's house. Okay, well I'm gonna continue to search because I want to get this ordered because I want to make sure that it's gonna get here in time for Christmas Eve. Okay, so just to recap, the very first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna order your items in advance. You know, tablecloths, napkins, flowers, anything that you need to make sure that is prepared ahead of time or needs to have time to come in. So that is your first thing you're gonna do. Okay, number 2 on how to prepare for our Christmas entertaining is we're gonna make our menu. So I'm over here, this is my pantry. I'm gonna kind of go through, I know what we're having. We're doing a Christmas Eve brunch. So to me, that's super easy, French toast, pancakes, eggs, the whole 9 yards. It's really fun and I think that's a simple menu and a crowd pleaser. So on top of that, I want to give the suggestion, I do not want you to make a recipe that you've never made before. I want you to make your tried and true recipes. The holidays for everyone coming over is not the time to try something new and spectacular that you've never had and you have no idea how it's going to turn out because it could be a flop and then you'd be really disappointed. So really stick with your tried and true recipes. And then something else, I've been scrolling through Pinterest and I'm trying to find some really fun Christmas drinks. You know, they have the Christmas punch and different things like that. Or since it's brunch, are we gonna do a mimosa? What are we gonna do? And so I wanna offer different options to all my guests. You know, we have an entire age range that's coming to my house from little bitty to grown adults. So I'm gonna try and offer a different variety. This little lady is barking in the background. She's driving me crazy. She always wants to be on camera, don't you? Okay, but anyway, so number 2, don't forget to plan your menu and your drink menu. Oh, now she wants down. All right, so we've ordered our flowers, we've ordered our tablecloth, we have planned our menu for food and drinks, and now we're gonna plan our table setting. For me, I think I have 7 children. Yes, I think it's 7 children that'll be here and 14 adults. So I think I'm gonna place the children in here in the dining room and my adults right there on that table that we've measured for the tablecloth. Now here's a decision that you have to make for your family. Do you wanna use real dishware or do you wanna use paperware? And so that's a personal choice. If you're like stressed and you don't want to do that amount of dishes or worry about that cleanup, then don't. Your family's not going to care. The whole point of gathering together is to just have family time. And so that's a personal choice you can make. If you follow me over on Instagram, you'll see what I end up choosing for my tables for this amount of people. Obviously, I have a lot of tablescape videos on here that you can go back and reference if you'd like to get some cute ideas. But follow me over there and you'll be able to see what I end up doing. Okay, we've ordered our items, we've planned our menu, we have our table setting. Now we're gonna plan our entertainment. And so I have planned to do a bunch of just really fun little minute to win it type games. These are also really fun for adults to play. So I wanna show you a few of the games and then I will leave a link to the Pinterest board that I got these off of because these are really fun. I did cheat on one. And I bought this little inflatable ring toss game. It's a reindeer one. I bought this more than anything to watch the adults do it because it's funny. Okay, an easy one for kids to do is you take 3 large marshmallows, and then this is fun for adults too. But you put your hands behind your back, using only your mouth, you pick up the marshmallows and you have to turn and stack them like a snowman. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I think I'll get better marshmallows. These aren't very big and fat, so keep that in mind. Okay, another fun game that we're gonna do. I have the little mints right now that I'm just gonna show you with, but I think I'm gonna get like Christmas lifesavers. And you're supposed to stack like 3 of them, 3 to 6, depending on what you wanna do. Like face up, and then you have to take a spaghetti, like a, uncooked spaghetti noodle, put it in your mouth, and put them onto the lifesavers without using your hands. And so I think little kids can do this. I practice and it's actually easier than it looks, but this will also be fun for adults. Okay, this one's a little odd. You take Christmas cards and you stack them across your table, and then you have everyone, they have to put their hands behind their back, they cannot use their hands, and you have them below the Christmas card across the table, and the first one who gets them across the table wins, and they get bonus points if they can get the card to land like, can you see this? And if they get the card to land like this without falling off. But this game was kind of cracking me up because you're like, I could never, I just blow them right off the table. So I have no idea. I'm gonna have to be like a lot more smooth and slow to get it to like land like that on the side. But this is fun. This game doesn't seem very like germ friendly, if you know what I mean. You're just blowing your air and your spit everywhere. So keep that in mind. Okay, this one's hilarious. I don't have the supplies on me yet, so I definitely had to put this on my list of things to go and get. But you put a little bit of petroleum jelly on the end of your nose, and you attach a little red reindeer ball to the end of a string, and you put the string in your mouth, and then you have to toss it up and try and get the little reindeer nose, Rudolph nose, to land and stick on your nose. It is possible. I have played this game before, and so, but I have to go get supplies. That's another option. A really fun one for kids is you get 2 bowls and you put some cotton balls in it and then give them a plastic spoon, and they have to pick up the snowballs and put them over into the other bowl, and whoever can do the most in 1 minute wins. I could go on and on and on with all of these games, but I'll list a great link down below for you to see some of these and get a little bit more idea of what I'm talking about. But planning entertainment for your gathering is a lot of fun. And you know what? That is what we're gonna do this year. Instead of doing gifts, we're actually just going to have fun games for the kids because we all have enough stuff, so. Okay, you have prepared everything, and next I want you to physically prepare items for Christmas ahead of time that can be. So for me, my sugar cookie recipe, I'm gonna go ahead and make it 2 weeks before and then put it in the freezer. And when it's time to make them, I just set it out in the refrigerator because Sugar cookie dough is normally cold anyway when you roll it out, and it's super simple because otherwise I have way too much to do. So I want you to prep for your Christmas entertaining as far in advance as you can, the items that you can. So there's several like Christmas cookies and different things like that that I can make in advance and have completely ready to go. I'm gonna share my sugar cookie recipe down below. It is like one of our favorites. I'm gonna whip this up really quick. I can tell you that right off the bat, it is 1 cup of sugar, a half a cup of butter, 1 egg, okay, and then 1 teaspoon of almond extract. Okay, so we're gonna cream that together really quick. Okay, I should have mentioned, don't forget that your butter needs to be like room temperature softened, so that makes that a lot nicer on creaming it together. And then we're gonna add in a half a cup of sour cream. Mix that together. Next, we're gonna add our dry ingredients together. It's 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're just gonna get that mixed up. So when you're all done, it should be formed into a nice ball, soft ball. And I just want you to, wrap it in wax paper or saran wrap or press and seal, whatever you want to do. And put it in the refrigerator and chill it before you then put it in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer for the next couple weeks. That way it gets cooled down before you just stick it right into the freezer. And then you'll just pull this back out, let it set in the refrigerator and just be chilled, and then roll it out, cut it, and cook it. Done. Decorate. Okay, last but not least, the thing that you need to do to prepare for Christmas entertaining is clean your home. So you've done everything in advance, and now it's almost time to get ready to set up to actually host, and everyone's coming over. So please don't forget to clean your house. Just the typical, you don't have to go crazy, especially if it's just family. They don't care. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.